Hey, what's up? Howdy, it's Katie, and we're gonna do a readathon. Is it gonna be 12 hours or is it gonna be 14 hours? I honestly have no idea, but we're gonna read all damn day, and I'm gonna take you along with me. We're gonna pop in every hour and tell you what I've read, what I've done, what I've got accomplished. We've got a couple different options for what I'm gonna read, beginning with the 4th and 5th books in the Wayward Children series, which is Tumbling Down. All Comes Tumbling Down, I think is the 5th one. And then the 4th one, Across the Green Grass Fields. I could be wrong. Anyway, those are a couple books that we're gonna read. And then also, we might read All Systems Red by Martha Wells, because I just picked up the audio for that. And then I did also just pick up the audio for Horror Store by Grady Hendrix. So we've got a couple different options in play. Who knows? I'm gonna take you along with me and let's get reading. I want to apologize real quick if you can hear this guy who's been blowing leaves for like literal hours outside my window right now, but we need to move past that for some much needed content, and that's glasses. You know I wear glasses. I wear them in every single one of my vlogs. I rarely ever wear contacts, and these are the only ones you've really ever seen because they're my only glasses. I broke my other pair of glasses a couple weeks ago, and I received an email from ZINFF who asked me if I wanted to promote a couple pair of their eyeglasses and blue light glasses on my channel. And I was like, are you a wizard? Like, are you God? Like, how did you know that I needed new glasses so desperately? And I had received some glasses from a different website and they did not work out. They had got my prescription completely wrong. And I'm going to try on these two glasses for you right now and tell you how I feel about them. So the first pair is the Electra. Ooh. Black round glasses. Okay, first off, how did you get my pupillary distance right? Because everyone messes it up. This is amazing. We got a little blue flare because they're blue light. I've never had blue light before, but I am intrigued. I definitely want to see, like, give it a couple days, edit a video or something, and see how they're going. These are classic. They're cute, they're classic. This is like everybody has a pair of glasses like this. I am digging them. This set I'm really excited about because I've seen these on Instagram and had saved them. And then when they offered to send me these, I was like, what? Hello. My name's Katie. I look so cute. Would you flirt with me at a bookstore with these glasses on? I think yes. Oh, these are precious. They're like, it says rose gold, but they're like a light pinkish color and then rose gold kind of like on the sides. And inside, oh my God, I'm freaking digging it. I look cute as heck. Okay. There is gonna be a code if you wanna get anything from them, and you just use the code KC for Katie Colson, obviously, and it'll give you 50% off the frames, and it'll also give you 20% off the lenses. And their prescriptions and their lenses and frames are not that expensive. They're really not. They're way, way, way cheaper than getting them in a store or even getting them from a place like I Buy Direct. You're gonna pay way less on here. And honestly, this is quality. Like, you're gonna see these. You don't need me to tell you that it's good quality because you're just gonna continue to see them in my vlogs. So you'll know that I'm not making this shit up. Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled content. Hour 1, done. I got to chapter 3 of Come Tumbling Down out of 15 chapters, and I know that's not great for like an hour of reading, especially because the books are like super thin, but it's because I accidentally started reading the 6th book, Across the Green Grass Fields, because I'm a freaking stupid head, and you can read them out of order because they're like novellas or whatever, and they're like individual stories, but I don't plan on reading them out of order, so I made a boo-boo. Went and rectified it, and then I also kept going back and listening to parts of the 5th book again because it's so good so far. I'm really loving it. Like, Sumi, Jack, Jill, my 3 favorite characters are freaking kidding me. And then also, oh my God, the new character Alexis, uses sign language, like ASL, American Sign Language, the freaking representation, the representation of that, the representation of Cade's binder. Oh my god, I'm just freaking shook. Like, the freaking representation of, like, Cora being overweight is, like, all of it is so good. It's so good. And then also the representation of, like, Jack being, like, in... Okay, that's a spoiler, actually. That might be a spoiler. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep that part to myself. Anyway, having such a good time. You saw I also made some lunch. I'm almost done eating that right now. But what I'm gonna do right now is I wanna do a journal spread for my readathon and do, like, kind of keeping track of the hourly things and what I do. So I'm gonna do that and time lapse it while listening to the book. So let's do it. I messed up so bad. Oh my god, the texture on this page is terrible. I tried to go over and over and over it. Whew, it did the next page dirty too. I'm gonna have to put like a giant photo here so you can't tell. But wow, wowie zowie. You really had me in the first half, you know? Like, it was going really good, and then I seriously goofed it. Anyway, that's what I've been doing this whole hour, and then I also finished chapter 7 of Come Tumbling Down, and I am freaking obsessed. It's so good. It has the same vibe that the first one did. It has such 5-star vibes. I am loving it. It's 3 p.m. We had a costume change because I'm going to go for a walk because the sun is freaking shining and it's stunning outside. So I'm going to read You Must Not Miss by Katrina Leno. I am on page 107. So the 5th chapter on page 107. We'll see how much I can get done. I don't want to sweat because I have a full face of freaking makeup on. Yikes. But I got to chapter 12 out of 15 of Come Tumbling Down. I'm gonna stop talking about it till it's over because all I keep saying is how obsessed I am. Like, it's so good. I got, what would that have been? Almost like 50 pages or a little bit less, like maybe like 45 pages of this read, which is pretty damn good for me. Did that in a little bit less than an hour. That's so sad compared to other people, but for me, that's really good. Anyway, I'm really enjoying this. It's so weird. It's so weird. I can barely even tell you what it's about because I swear it says, imagine the perfect revenge. And I'm like, if this is about revenge, we're taking a really long time to get to the damn point. Like, I'm over halfway in. What do you mean, revenge? On what? What are you talking about? Like, it's taken a long time to get there. Very interesting, but I still have no idea what's really happening. We're following this girl, Magpie, or Margaret, which I think Magpie is an amazing nickname. Let's be serious. So we're following this girl, and something has happened to her 6 months ago. We don't know what it is. I mean, I'm gonna assume based on other people's trigger warnings that it is sexual assault, but something has happened to her, and she writes in this journal about this place, like this imaginary world called Near, because she lives in a town called Farther. So she writes this place called Near, and it's this perfect world. And it's, you know what, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this and The Wayward Children are both about people walking through doors into magical worlds. interesting reading vlog. This should have been a whole theme. This should have been a themed reading vlog. Hysterical. Anyway, so she just now really started going into this world. I'm like, we're halfway into the book. But I'm liking it. But it's meandering to the point. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna finish this today. But this cover is stunning. And what I think I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna freshen up because I got sweatier than I had hoped, but as sweaty as I should have anticipated. Anyway, I need to freshen up, and then I think what I might do, I might go walk around to Half Price Books. I don't need anything. Like, there's literally not even a single book that, like, if I saw it, I should be buying. But I kind of just want to do it for the fun, and I can listen to my audiobook while I do that. And then get Duncan. That sounds fun. I definitely want to get Duncan. Okay. Oh my God. Katie. I left my freaking freezer open the whole time I was gone. Anyway, let's get to doing things. I say that every single clip. Wow, this is like the most rambly clip. 4 p.m. is rambly, guys. I always do that. I always say, let's get back to reading at the end. And I always say, okay, at the beginning of each clip. Is that my brand? I guess so. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. That was nice. Yeah, it did take quite a minute. I think they forgot, and she felt bad. I think she forgot about me. It's okay. So let's see. We got a medium iced hazelnut latte. If you're new to the freaking channel, hello. But we got it with 1 less pump of the hazelnut because we have diabetes. If you're new to the channel, what's up? That's funny. The person behind me got theirs immediately. They definitely just forgot about the people in line. That's funny. Anyway, I'm this close to being done. This close to being done with Come Tumbling Down. I'm loving it so much. So I'm going to finish that. And then I'm going to start Across the Green Grass Field as I go to Half Price Books. And I guess I might not be able to talk to you until after I leave. So it might be a couple hours, but I'll probably go into the bathroom and talk to you. That's probably what's gonna happen. Anyway, I thought that I was gonna already be in Half Price Books, but it took me a second to get here. And then I ended up just sitting in my car and answering emails and stuff. But I finished Come Tumbling Down, 5 out of 5 stars. Amazing. So the first book I gave 5 out of 5, favorite of all time. The second book I gave 4 out of 5, only because you already know what's going to happen because the first book spoils the second book. If you know, you know. The third book, I gave 2 stars. Did not like it at all. And then the fourth book, I gave 4 stars. This one, 5 stars, might be better than the first one. I think I'm putting it on my favorite shelf. I freaking loved it. I freaking loved it. It was so good. I love when they're in a group. I don't like when it's one character storyline, because I'm much more of a group setting person. And there was so many amazing hot topic issues that were brought up, like xenophobia and racism and fat shaming and just freaking everything, and like not being put in the body that you were supposed to be in, and OCD and freaking queerness. There was just everything. There was everything. I loved it. So right now I'm gonna go into Half Price Books and I am going to start Across the Green Grass Fields. We're driving back. It's 7 p.m. I did not get anything. I know, we're surprised. There was a couple things I really wanted. Like, I did really want to pick up The Hunting Wives. One, I mean, basically only because of Gabby, but also the cover is stunning. And she said it has Big Little Lies vibes. And I'm like, I fucking love Big Little Lies. Like, I fucking love it. So I wanted to do that, but then I didn't. Honestly, it's probably like, God bless, because my birthday's coming up and like, I'm sure my TBR is going to be like out of freaking control because nobody in my family is going to know what else to get me besides books, which like, blessed to have that problem. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. And here's the thing. I am listening to Across the Green Grass Field. I just started chapter 12 out of 15 or 16, I think. And oh my God, it's horrible. It's horrible. I hate it. I hate it. It's so boring. Like, it's so incredibly boring because this is one of the ones like where it's about a random other character we've never met, and it's a completely side quest. Like, it's not a group setting. There's none of the characters that we know and love. And like the fourth book was like that. But it was about Lundy, which we already knew about Lundy, and her storyline was pretty interesting. Like, I thought her storyline was interesting. I gave it 4 out of 5, which maybe it was like a little bit more of a 3.5, but no, okay, it was 4 stars. This one, there is no way this is not going to be a 2-star. There's just no freaking way. Like, it's not going to be anything above that. I don't think it'll be anything below that either, because, like, listen, I love Shauna McGuire, but it's so boring. It's so boring. I don't care. I don't care about this main character. I don't care about this horse girl storyline. It's meaningless. It doesn't have anything to do with the characters. I don't understand how this is going to tie in any conceivably entertaining way to the future of the series. It's boring. It's like how Cora, I think Cora's super boring. I do not give a single shit about Cora's storyline. I don't care about her world. I think it's all boring and kind of pointless. But at least her story had other characters in it besides just her. This one's just about this girl named Reagan, who's a horse girl. Cool. Bet. It's like centaurs. Anyway, I can't believe that I'm going from a 5-star to a 2-star. I still have an hour left of the audiobook, but whatever. It's not good. So in that hour, I made some headway on this puzzle. Almost done with it. I did finish Across the Green Grass Fields. What was that written for? What, why? We don't know about this girl. Okay, she comes back. For what reason? For no reason. For okay. I didn't like it. 2 stars. Really. Seriously. Could not have been more bored in my freaking life. It sucked. Sorry, Shauna McGuire. Love you. Was super bored. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a salad with some chicken on top because I'm freaking starving and my blood sugar is low. And then I am going to watch the live show of Gabby and a bunch of other people for The Stand, because Gabby and I read The Stand around the same time and I want to see all of her thoughts on it and obviously just support her in the live. And then I don't know how long that's going to be. I'm sure probably an hour. So I probably won't get any reading done in the next hour, but I'm going to do that. And then I think pick up Murderbot Diaries, something like that. I think it's Murderbot Diaries. All Systems Red is the first book. But yeah, I'll check in with you in an hour, obviously. I watched the live show, and now I am going to pick up All Systems Red by Martha Wells, or like the first in the Murderbot Diaries. I'm going to pick that up. It is a relatively short audio, but I have never read anything in the series before, so it's going to take me, I'm not going to be able to listen to it as quickly because I need to like soak in what's happening, especially because it's short, so like every sentence matters. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to finish this puzzle, and hopefully I'm going to start getting my apartment together because I just have shit everywhere. There's just stuff all over the place. I need to get myself together. So hopefully that's what I'm gonna do. Guys, I am Marie Kondoing a little bit. So I had a bunch of just crap that was all over my kitchen. I put it all in my bed and I started going through it. A lot of trash, as it turns out, usually the case. And then just a lot of stuff that I was like, I need to figure out what to do with this. Whew. And this is all the stuff that is going to Goodwill. And then there's the garbage, obviously. Right now I'm trying to figure out, I'm being very ADHD and like starting a bunch of things and not ending it. But I need to figure out how I'm organizing like bags that go into other bags or like duffel bags, traveling things. And then I also found like a bunch of pictures and stuff underneath my bed. And I was like, do I want to keep these? Like what ones do I want to put up? Let me show you. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff I need to go through. Like that's all pictures, like art prints and stuff I have. But this is the one that I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to put it up here because it is me from like 5 years ago. And I'm like, is this just too cluttered? Because I have this one that Grace did of me like a couple, 3 months ago or something like that. And I'm like, I mean, it looks kind of cool, but I don't know. I'm like, should I keep it up there? You tell me. Anyway, I got 70% into Murderbot, and it is very fun. Well, I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm not like necessarily, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I like it, but I do feel like even though the book is very short, nothing necessarily exciting is happening, but that might just be me like expecting too much. I like it, but I think I was like expecting things to progress or like my emotions to be more invested so far. But I'm not going to say that it's the book. I really don't know. I'm going to wait until I finish it. And then I probably, if I finish it and feeling like, I'm like going to hold out and reserve my thoughts until I read the second book because everybody loves this series and it has like a 4.3 on Goodreads. And oh my God. Okay. So Mayana, she saw my my bookshelf, whatever video. And she was like, wait, do you read sci-fi? I was like, yeah. She was like, I have a recommendation for you. And I said, oh yeah, I don't read sci-fi that often, but I'm reading Murderbot Diaries right now. And she was like, I was about to recommend you the Readathon Diaries. I was like, what? How's that possible? How? Anyway, yeah, so I think it's really good. I think I am just have too high of expectations. Anyway, I'm going to keep Marie Kondoing and waiting for Grace to get off of work because I know she's going to call me when she gets off work and we always talk for like an hour to 2 hours. So the rest of the reading vlog might be me talking to Grace. If that's the truth, I will just subtract how long we talk on the phone from the reading vlog and then have this go until like 2 a.m. Anyway, but what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to like put things back in my desk, which always takes me an absolute age. Trying to put things back in my desk, like where they will be the most efficient. And I'm also watching Mel from Mel Reads because she's amazing. Also, like, let's talk about these shelves. These are freaking stunning. Like, I love her shelves so much. I just want to watch her take all her shit off her shelves and just methodically put it back on there because stunning, beautiful, always so beautiful. She just freaking kills it. She's great. Anyway, rant about Mel aside, I finished Murderbot. I think I'm going to give it 3. I might give it 3.5. I don't know. I wasn't connected. I think that it's very intriguing. It's definitely very Westworld-y. It's about the question of sentience with robots and like how much sentience they have. And there's supposed to be like a governing thing over these robots, that they don't have like feelings or they can't do things for themselves and stuff like that. But then this one has hacked into his mainframe and has taken off this governing force on him. So he can basically do whatever he wants, but he pretends like he can't. So what he is hired and supposed to be doing is protecting this squad. Which now that they think about it, I'm not even totally sure what they do. It's like a Firefly thing. Like, it really felt like Firefly, but like add in Westworld with this like protective robot. But what he wants to do, he doesn't want to murder people. He doesn't want to protect people. He just wants to watch reality TV and soap operas. But he can't tell anybody that because he's not supposed to do that kind of stuff. And it's very like sci-fi weird, but like not weird enough. It was just, it was a little too mundane for me. I don't know. I really don't know. I think I'm going to give it 3. It was good, but it's not going to stick with me in any meaningful way. I'm not going to go out. I'm not going to talk about this. You know, like if I talk to somebody, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, this book I just read. I'm going to be like, oh, well, this book I read a couple weeks ago was good. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to like come up. Anyway, let's see what else I can get done in the next hour if Grace doesn't call me. Look alive. It's 2 a.m. Did I start another book? No. I have been on the phone with Grace for hours. I have no idea. A very long time. And I didn't do anything else, okay? I cannot wait to take this dress off, take these shoes off, and take this makeup off. I am ready for it. Like, I gave myself the putting on the glasses because I had a headache. But oh my God, it is late. We need to drink wine, we need to take the makeup off, and we need to just start watching YouTube videos, okay? Because, like, the readathon is over, but I read 3 books. I completed 3 books, and I read 50 pages of my physical book, You Must Not Miss by Trina Leno. The books I did finish in this video. The first one, I'm having to remember back 14 hours ago. What was I doing? The first one I read was Come Tumbling Down by Shauna McGuire. 5 stars. Oh my God, 5 stars. I am obsessed. So good. I cannot wait to own that book physically. And that one, I believe, was 206 pages. And then I read Across the Green Grass Fields by Shauna McGuire. That one is 176 pages, and that was a 2-star. Why was that even published? I have no idea. And then I read Murderbot, or All Systems Red, which is the first of the Murderbot diaries. And that one is 170 pages. It was fine. It was 3 stars. It was fun and flashy. I think what I'm realizing is that I'm not a really big fan of sci-fi because I DNF'd to The Martian, and I know that that's like a sci-fi darling. I think the only sci-fis that I've like really, really loved is Blake Crouch, but that's more like a thriller sci-fi. Anyway, we're learning a lot about ourselves today, okay? So I read quite a bit. Like, I did do really well, and I'm very happy about it, okay? I'm impressed with myself. So that's going to conclude our 12-ish hour readathon. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to follow me on Goodreads or Instagram, they will be linked down below, and I will be seeing you in a video coming very soon. Bye.